test. Former Muay Thai fighter Brown, of some repute, won 15 and lost 2 as a Muay Thai fighter, ended his career as the UK #1, but now his 15th fight as a boxer, and a sense that he needs to start going places if there is going to be any kind of journey for Brown. But it's a tough test, this, Barry.
It is, and a nice fast start here from McCallum. Getting that foot on the outside, so getting that left hand through the middle of the guard there of Brown. Brown's just got to get that jab going. Just use that length.
This was always going to be the danger against McCallum. He was going to come out and work and try and jump on Brown. He knows that's his best chance to get busy, to try and throw Brown off his rhythm. That's a good right hand, though, from Brown. Good combination landed. Yeah, and then good response from McCallum.
Yeah, he landed with a good right hand there, Brown, and quickly threw it again. Followed up with a left hook. Good work.
Learning all the time, Pat Barrett tells us of Niall Brown. Good upper body movement there, and then another good right hand.
Just stands a bit tall, McCallum, after he lets his hands go, and that's just letting them down here a little bit, because he's had a really good start.
First southpaw that Brown has faced. Has businesses in Newcastle, including one that teaches people how to fly those microlight planes. He lives an interesting life, all right. He came in the full wolf outfit. There's a non sequitur to end all non sequiturs, but good bustling start from McCallum. Brown, though, starting to let things flow. Missed with the right hand that time, and a left hook from McCallum.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're stiffing the legs a little bit there.
Didn't expect McCallum to carry big power as such, just one knockout on his record. He landed a good clean shot on Brown there, and Brown maybe still feeling the after effects.
He might not be punching his weight, isn't he?
Nice uppercut there as McCallum just overbalanced, but McCallum's landing plenty here. It's an interesting opening 2.5 minutes here.
Yeah, because it's swung back and forth, hasn't it? I think it's a really good start for McCallum, and Brown sort of got his distance a little bit better, landing with that straight left hand down the middle. And then McCallum just come back into it now. This is good for McCallum, though, just making Brown just push and pull a little bit, to tire him out.
Good action at the end of the third. All in place. And the Wolf had a good opening round. Can he keep howling here against Niall Brown?
That's what my back looks like. I tell you what,
he's getting up close here.
This is not the fight he wants to be in here, Brown. I was ringside watching McCallum's war against Jordan Reynolds. It was an absolute tear, it really was. So I know he has the minerals to go a long distance, to dig in deep, to fight under pressure, McCallum. So Brown wants to keep it long, use his attributes, his fast hands. See it there, his shot selection's good, but he's got to be more strength in that jab, and he's got to keep moving his feet after he throws his punches.
Yeah, Barry mentions it. Jordan Reynolds, ex-GB boxer, only lost by 2 rounds against him. He dropped River Wilson Ben, formerly of this parish, just lost narrowly. Boris Crichton took 9 rounds to get rid of him. Another we've seen on Channel 5. Brown opens up here. This is better from Brown, but it's still not his kind of fight. Left hook there from McCallum just sets Brown back.
Yeah, a couple of those have landed there from McCallum. He's just getting a bit too close here, Brown, even when he's trying to be aggressive. Good body shot, though.
And McCallum again gets that right foot outside Brown's left foot and lands those straight shots.
So, if McCallum wouldn't stand so tall after he throws his shots, he can go again, and he's not going to be a target to hit either. It's going to be harder for Brown to land with those shots.
Always looked like it was going to be a difficult opponent, this, for Brown, who likes to come out and box behind the jab and look measured. McCallum doesn't let you look measured. The gum shield's out.
But also, Brown's not helping us because Brown is closing the gap himself here. See there, Brown walks right to the centre of the ring. When he gets too close, he will be working behind that long jab.
Up close and personal is where McCallum wants this. Good left hook, though, from Brown. And then he digs to the body, Brown. McCallum responding. This is good pressure, though, from Niall Brown.
That shot just blood in the nose there to McCallum. Oh, good response off on McCallum.
Yeah.
Lovely uppercut.
Left uppercut, wasn't it? You'd expect Brown to be good at close range, good in the clinch as a Muay Thai fighter. And that's where he is right now. Don't think this is quite what he envisioned.
Well, he might be apt to punching in close, but you're allowing the guy into the fight by doing that.
Great action here in round 2. 10 seconds remain.
Good left hand off the ropes there from McCallum, but he's under a bit of pressure. Coping with it quite well.
Trying to make Brown miss again. We really have. We've got a narrative as well. We've got a story because we got Brown who's upwardly mobile in the toughest match of his career. We knew that McCallum would be a bit rough and tumble and hard to handle, and at the moment he is looking just that. Nice left dug to the body there by McCallum. McCallum started out as an unlicensed fighter at the age of 25. Former white-collar fighter, and of course, former white-collar fighter Fabio Wardley has a big test at Ipswich tomorrow night. But he's also shown how far you can go. Really punishing.
He's trying to load up a little bit too much there. Brown swinging with that right hand.
Shot there from Brown, and then a left hook and a right hand from Brown. That's quality work from him, but McCallum looks to respond.
But again, as what we said earlier, McCallum stands up after he finishes the combinations and makes himself a target to be hit. If he can stay nice and low, it makes it more difficult for Brown.
From where we are, and we're very close to them, just sense that Brown's punches have got that little bit more on them.
They have, but as yet they're not having the effect today.
Lovely uppercut again. He moved the feet beautifully to set that up, and then he throws that left hook to the body again. Brown is just starting to show us how good he can be, I think. But yeah. McCallum responds.
Just looking to taking a bit more time to land his shots here, Brown, but he's looking for more quality than quantity.
Surely that work to the body is going to pay dividends. He's landing some high-quality hooks to the body, and I think that last one might have hurt McCallum. Yeah,
he went round the side with a left hook and a right hook, then right down the middle then with that right hand there. Brown, really good work.
Big gulp of breath there from Matt McCallum, born in Gateshead, currently lives in Morpeth, very much a man of the northeast. Tough man as well. Brown went for a big right hook there and missed.
Good shot there from Brown.
He's having real success with that uppercut, Brown. And as for the southpaw thing, he said, I fought plenty of southpaws in Muay Thai, don't worry about that.
He struggled with the something. He struggled to get his jab into play, and that's why he's having to wing that right hand for maybe a little bit too far out. He's put McCallum under pressure these last couple of rounds. Good body shot.
Yeah, another crunching left hook to the body, wasn't it? It's been a very good response to a shaky start. As Barry said, just a bit more quality rather than quantity from Brown here.
Last sort of half.
We beat Pablo Sosa over 6 here at a different venue in Newcastle. That was the first time he'd fought a fighter with a winning record, Niall Brown. He backed that up against Patrick Fiala in Middleton in March, but a real sense they brought him on slowly, as often they do. The Collyhurst and Mostyn, and now they're trying to accelerate a bit with Niall Brown. It's a good right hand from Brown again, just a sense that he might be starting to break down Matt McCallum, who's still a danger in there, though.
Yeah, and that was better from Brown there, because he never moved the feet. He landed the right hand, then he advanced forward. Getting a bit of distance in his shot. That's the distance you need to punch through the target. Oh, lovely uppercut.
Yeah, beautifully done, wasn't it, as McCallum tried to close the distance. And a great right hand there from Brown. Gum shield came flying out.
You got to go for him, East. Still feeling that there, McCallum. Tough kid, though.
Took that well. That was the long levers of Brown. It's a lovely long right hand from him. So success again here for Brown in round 4. Missed that time, though.
See, that right hand, even though it didn't drop McCallum, they're the sort of shots that really empty your tank, though. That was a real, he caught that really flush.
Clean left hook there, and then another right hand buzzed him, I think, followed by another left hook.
Lovely technique there from McCallum, punching inside from Brown, sorry, punching inside the body frame. I mean, he's turning his hips into every shot he throws at the minute.
Weathered an early storm, and now he's starting to pile on the pressure here, Brown.
Just throwing the arms out there, McCallum. That's maybe a sign of just tiredness creeping in here, and rightly so.
Digs that straight right to the body twice there, Brown. Feels like he's setting McCallum up for something here.
Turned him lovely there. Gotta let that right hand go, Brown. He's trying to set it up.
Great friend of Phil Foden. Now Brown used to spend a lot of time fishing together. Big supporters of each other in their sporting careers. Of course, Foden a lot further down the line, but it's a really good display, this, from Niall Brown so far.
Yeah, because he had to tough it out in the first few rounds, but he's got to be really dominant.
Some good fighters. He tested Niall Brown early. Now, after Brown has turned the screw, can he finish the job here in round 5? Can McCallum find a way back in? He's certainly game.
Oh, good left hook there from Brown. But he knew he needed to change the tack here, McCallum. You got to admire the effort.
Yeah, he's coming at Brown again.
But you got to take that risk, haven't you, walking onto a shot, because he was backed up in the last round and a half and struggled a little bit to land with anything significant. So pushing forward is his best tact, you would feel.
Brown showing his versatility here in round 5. Nice and smooth from both stances.
It's nice movement there from Brown. Just rolling the shoulder. Oh, lovely shot.
Set it up, didn't he, with that jab. Long right hand again, just jerked the head back of McCallum.
And just skimmed the target with that uppercut as well there, Brown.
A little bit of success, though, from McCallum.
He's gutsy, isn't he, McCallum?
You come out dressed as a wolf into a boxing ring, you better be gutsy.
Good shot. Smile on the face of McCallum there, but he felt that right hand.
Final minute of round number 5. It has not been one-way traffic here for Niall Brown. But you sense he is the one throwing the more hurtful shots.
Blocking really well, though, with it, especially with the forearms here, Brown. sort of seeing the shots and using the forearms just to deflect the punches. Oh, lovely jab. Solid left hand.
And again there from Brown.
Yeah, shot selection's really good, isn't it?
Another right hand for Brown. Just impressed with the way as well that been up against an awkward opponent and he stayed so calm here, Brown. He's trying to get the job done in the right way and he's held his shape and his shot selection's been excellent and it's getting better and better here. A strong finish to round number 5 from Brown. The right hand got through, they're not all getting through. But McCallum is so tough.
I went for the body there, Brown as well, clever.
So 3 rounds to go. What has been an entertaining fight so far, one that Niall Brown is just about in control of. Once again, he matches McCallum here. Just briefly came out as a southpaw.
He doesn't need to though, like that right hand on the middle of the guard, the weapon that's working for him, so this stance is where he needs to stay at. He can just slide that left foot over a little bit more frequently. He has more success with that jab.
Again, McCallum trying to be the aggressor at the start of round number 6. Good sharp shot from Brown, followed by that uppercut. It's been a really profitable punch for him tonight. There's a lovely simplicity about Brown's work when he's in a rhythm. Doesn't need to mix it up too much.
What's impressive about though, he keeps a good left hook there from Brown. He keeps his shape, keeps his elbows tucked in tight, keeps the hands high, and he turns his body to throw the shots, which means even when he's throwing, he can be quite defensive with it. I tell you what, you couldn't ask for any more from McCallum, though, could you?
He's given it absolutely everything. He's fought at a good level, maybe just found a level just above that here in the shape of Niall Brown.
And he's questioned Brown's desire as well. Brown's answered with fantastic commitments of his own, and the quality of his work's been tremendous. But McCallum's asked those questions.
Career in which it looked a bit like Niall Brown was marking time, but tonight, the night maybe where he starts to go places. The job not done, though.
Just needs to take a little step around the side there, Brown, just to get a different angle of attack. Just open up the body a little bit more.
Right hand there, and that pushed McCallum back, just slipped, I think.
I just think the feet got tangled up there from McCallum.
Yeah, it looked a bit more dramatic than it was. See, the nose of McCallum is bloody now, and Brown senses that he can hurt him.
It was just a good left hook there from Brown. I think he felt that a little bit, McCallum.
Another good left hook, but McCallum shrugs it off.
Good shot again there from Brown. Nice clever work there from McCallum, doubling up with that left hand.
Maybe not that level of potential, but we're starting to see a bit of potential here from Niall Brown. Latest prospect, well, he's more than the prospect. This is fight number 15 from Collyhurst and Moston. He's had a tough challenge thrown down here by Matt McCallum. At the moment, he's coping with it pretty well. See Pat Barrett down there, just out of your picture, constantly telling Niall Brown what to do. Constant dialogue with his fighter. And in the background, you can probably see Matty Harris there, chatting away to Nissa Sauerland, big smile on his face.
I think this has just been the perfect opponent here for Brown. No, he's a guy who's with McCallum. He's come to win McCallum, and he's so tough, unbelievably tough. Takes a really good shot, but he's a busy fighter. He has to force the pace, and he's made Brown work for it. But Brown has showed composure, picked his shots really well.
McCallum's still coming, you know. He's still coming.
Oh, good left So doubling up there, Brown.
Brown still banging to the body of Matt McCallum. And again, any chance he gets, he bangs away at the body.
And he's economical in the perfect way, I think, Brown. He doesn't waste a lot of shots, but doesn't wait too long to let his hands go either.
I was talking to a Muay Thai fighter of some note this week who was saying to me that, don't forget, even though he's only got the 2 and not the 8, he can focus in on that skill, and he can see the danger coming, and in a way it'll help him relax this move to boxing.
Again, because he keeps his shape, I'm going to keep saying it, he can turn into those punches just perfectly.
Oh, left hook there from Brown, just staggered McCallum back.
There's a gum shield on the floor.
For the second time.
I think it's McCallum's. Referee waiting for a lull in action before he stops it and picks the gum shield up, but oh, lovely shot.
No lull here from Brown. Yep, finally there is a tiny lull.
That's good refereeing there. He left it long enough. Most referees would stop it quicker.
There's also just a little warning saying I'm going to take a point off if you do it again. Not that it would matter, but it's important to issue that warning.
Oh, the shot.
Oh, left hook again there from Brown, and he followed it up with another. Kind of blocked the third one.
Yeah, it's a good straight left hand from McCallum, and he repaid in there, Brown, with 2 looks.
It's fun watching Matty Harris, by the way, across the ring from us. He's such a student of the sport. He says he's watched every fight since the 60s, and he wants to watch every fight he can. Always learning, always soaking up the game. Just brilliant.
Just got to keep it together now for 3 minutes here, Brown. Keep that shape that he had throughout the contest. Lovely right hand.
Chopping left hook as well. It was a lovely short shot from Brown.
Again, just showing that composure to not get panicked or rushed when McCallum comes in, when McCallum comes at him. Beautiful uppercut there from Brown again.
Oh, and left hook again. He's starting to turn on the style a bit. And he loves these big atmospheres. He says, you can just look at my boxing career, but I saw all the bright lights, all the razzle-dazzle in my Muay Thai career. So that doesn't faze me at all.
And do you know what? He's boxed really well tonight. I think he really has turned the corner in many ways. But there's so many other things he could do better. And I think that's a good sign, that you see improvement. You see that he's shown you a few things, but also he can use that range a lot better than he does. He used that jab more effectively, and that'll make him an even better fighter.
Yeah, there's so much to work with, and as I mentioned earlier, bringing him through slowly. Still got time on his side now, Brown. McCallum being roared on by this crowd.
Oh, lovely.
There's been so much quality from Brown. And McCallum staggers back up to the ropes, and Brown just goes looking for the finish now. Piling on the pressure. Referee has a long look. A couple of clean shots landed there. McCallum is so tough.
I thought he was going out on his feet there, McCallum, and all he does is fire back. The man's made of granite.
I don't know about Game of Thrones, but he's game all right.
Oh,
he is game, and he comes fighting back.
Got a gasket here, I think, Brown, and rightly so, because I thought he was out on his feet there, McCallum.
Almost like he felt the finish was there, and it wasn't. Only 30 seconds to go. Matt McCallum would have made a lot of friends tonight with his performance, and you'd watch him again. But Niall Brown's just been a bit too good. That's been the stark reality for the Wolf here. Closing seconds. Best performance of Brown's career. Huge credit to McCallum.
From